Alright guys, and welcome back to the channel again. Tonight I'm just on the same mark as when I got them 3-strap congers the other day. It's about maybe just under 4 hours before high water. I managed to get down at a decent time. So basically I'm fishing just after low water up basically up to high water. I'm fishing tonight. Hopefully a chance of cod, but all the West Coast people know what the cod situation is like at the minute. But after the winds we had yesterday, it was gusting up to, well, it was 50 mile an hour gusting up to 60 straight westerlies. So it's always worth having a go in case anything's come in. I mean, we have had heavy frosts for the past couple of weeks, well, say a couple of weeks, past 4 weeks I should say. So it's definitely worth a go coming down and trying. The bait, I've got no fresh lug again because the tides are absolutely tiny again. So I'm just after, I froze some frozen lug down myself. It's the first time I've ever done it. I'll try and find a worm I can show you. They haven't turned out too bad. I mean, they're only small worms, what I froze down. But I've got loads like that and they've turned out pretty decent. They're quite firm worms like. So I haven't done a bad job on them, like, to be fair, with how, I mean, small they were. I did dig some decent ones, and they had some decent ones in amongst all the paper somewhere, but yeah, they turned out okay. It's the first time I've ever done it, frozen lug down, and it's worked out pretty decent. What other baits have I got? I've got bluey and carp from Matt's Baits, and I've also got some frozen crab left over as well. I don't know, maybe 7 or something like that. So we'll give them a go and hopefully catch a cod. There will be chance of conger, definitely chance of conger. That's all that seems to be around on the rocks at the minute, just congers and odd dogfish here and there. So it's the carp that seems to lure the congers. Like that first cast there, I put bluey and frozen lug out. The next cast I've got carp and bluey going out. Just fishing. I have got £100 hook lengths on my pulley rigs with an £80 body, so the hook length's actually heavier than the body, but there's chance of eels, so I'm going to fish like a heavy hook length, just to stop me getting bit off basically. But you just depend on the size of the eel and how far excuse me, I've got bad cold, how far down to swallow the hook. They can still bite you off like a £100 line. So but all the eels I've caught recently, they've all just been lip hooked on the pennel, every single one of them. But yeah, the mark I'm fishing today, there's like at the minute it's about maybe 25 feet of water. High tide it's about 35. There's a reef there right in front of us about maybe 1 o'clock. Literally it's like a G spot. You've just got to, if you cast right of it or far left of it, you don't seem to get many bites. You've got to plonk it right on the mark. It's only a small reefy bit, but it seems to hold a few fish now and then. Anyways, now and then. But in the summertime, it can be a grand mark for summer cod on here on this Bitter Man. A very good mark. And I think in the summer the most I've had off here in the session's 11. That's the most cod I've had off here in the summer. So yeah, that's when there was cod though. But there's other marks where I'd like to try tonight, but I'm just taking it easy on the cliffs. So I'm just going down the easier routes, just working my way back into it. Because I got my letter back the other day off the cardiologist, and they said that my heart structure and everything's perfectly normal, the valves are normal, no sign of heart disease or anything like that. So they say it's just an electrical problem, which isn't too bad. Just medication or maybe a keyhole surgery. Said that will sort it out for us. So that's alright. So, but anyways, it's no excuse to start running around like a mad idiot. When I've been climbing recently, 30 feet, 3 minutes, 30 feet, 3 minutes, 30 feet, 3 minutes, getting up absolutely perfectly fine. My heart isn't even beating, like quick, it's just like a normal pace really. So that's all I've been doing. So we'll stick to that pace. So yeah, hopefully we can pull a cod out, even just one cod, that'd be great. But I tell you now, a lot of the lads on my course haven't even had a cod. Like, I bet you 90% of the West Coast, the lads that fish on this side, haven't even had a cod. I managed one of my first sessions, so I'm doing good there. With big crabs, it's like there's been a £6 sixer and a 4.11, and a few of us around the 4.5, 4 3/4 mark. But just odd jams here and there. Mine was £3, so mine was at the lower end, unfortunately. I'm sure keep putting away on the right marks, right conditions, we might get a bit lucky, like, and get yan. So yeah, hopefully we can pull one out. But I am fairly confident that we'll get a conger. I'm about 80% positive we'll get a conger, but wait and see, we won't get one now. Because having said that, the cold frost that we've had has maybe knocked them back, and they've maybe gone in the soak, because we tend, up here, how high we are this northern England, if we get a heavy frost for a few weeks, the congers go in the soak, and they don't tend to feed as heavy, they go very dormant. We'll wait and see, just because obviously the air temperature's actually still colder than the sea temperature, so it's not until around maybe February, March when the sea temperature's at its coldest around these parts. I don't know if it's like that for the whole of the UK, but it's up here, the coldest is around February, March, maybe April as well, but I'd say for February, March time. White water just starting to make its way up just down here. I'm just on a big flat plate at the minute, then you follow the plate and then you end up on another plate at the top where you see me on the last video. That's where you end up. So I'll put you down for now, guys, and if there's any action I'll be back with you, so catch us in a bit. Well guys, I've been fishing for about an hour and a half now, and this is the first fish of the night. Unfortunately, a dogfish. The worst fish you can catch on the west coast, I have you know, guys. Absolute fucking torture. Tide's absolute perfect. There's a cracking sea on after yesterday's storm. Thought it was a cod. Thump slack line. Bam bam, hit into it. I goes, oh yes, cuddling. And one of these friggin' fins. Frozen crab and frozen worm, like, fucking waste of bait. But it is what it is. So I'll let you know, guys, if it's out else. Well guys, the next cast after that other dogfish, I've just caught another dogfish. Again, it's fell to crab, frozen crab, and frozen lug again. So looks like there's a few dogfish about now, which is unfortunate. You don't tend to see them a lot in December. After the first big frost of the year, they seem to start slowing down, but they're still hanging in there. Like, it's quite concerning. We all of us locals think that these guys and foamback rays are eating all the cod eggs. When the cod are breeding, we think that these and rays and whatnot are eating them. Like, it's the only explanation for it. Or maybe warmer waters, but who knows. But I think these guys are eating the cod eggs, like, definitely. And foambacks as well. It's a nightmare, like. But we'll get him unhooked and then try and salvage something half decent. So I'll catch you in a bit. Alright guys, my rod nearly fell off it before. And I picked it up and it had weed on. And when I shook the weed off, I just felt something go thump thump, and I thought, ah, here we go, another dogfish. It wasn't. It was one of them rare fins I've been trying to catch. I've just got a nice cod there. £4.12. It's a very, very fit, healthy fish. It actually looks bigger than what it is. But it looks like, well, on there it looks like £5 on there, but it's not, like, it's £4.12. Absolute cracker. My best cod of the season. It's only my second jan as well over this side. As I say, there's not many around at all, guys. not many cod around at all. This fish fell on Carton Bluey. I don't know if you can see it down its neck. It's right down there somewhere. But aye, £4.12, lovely fish. So that's 2 dogfish and a nice cod. I honestly thought it was a conger. The way it was scrapping around, it felt like them straps have been getting. And then I seen it, I was like, Jesus Christ, it's one of them fucking dinosaurs. But there you go, guys. Lovely cuddling. Very healthy fish. Lovely. It's 8:15 now. High tide's at 9:30, so we've got like an hour and 45 minutes fishing. I think that is. So yeah. So I'll keep an eye on this rod, guys, because you never know, they might start coming on. But alright, one more shore. Nice £4.12 cod. Lovely. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys, if there's any more action. Right, guys, we're entering the last hour before high water now. I think I've had another 2 casts before, well, since I had that cod. I've had no other bites since, like, because I haven't watched, just sitting here, back of here for shelter. Just watching for the odd swell coming up this ledge, because it's quite low down where I'm fishing here on this mark. So you just got to be careful. There's my fish, my bait, just moving my bag and stuff, and my light up there. But there's my fish. Closer of it. Nice sized codfish. It's a well fit fish, that, like. So yeah, just have to wait and see if we catch out now in the last hour or so. No congers, like I said at the start of the video, I was 80% sure we'll catch a conger, but look at these. So, but I haven't caught yet, and caught the fish that we're struggling to catch at the moment on the west coast. So, chalk and cheese, isn't it? But hour before high water, like, that's when the eels can come on the feed, so we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully, I want another cod though. I'd love to catch another cod. So, aye, but I'll let you know if there's anything else to report, guys. Right, guys, this is my last cast now. Oh, I think I've just got a bite. Aye, it's my last cast now. So, yeah, I had the dogfish before. So that's 3 dogfish and a cod I've had. So the cod's made it worthwhile, 1000%. If I just got 3 doggies, I'd have been fucking pulling my hair out. But so I got probably the best dog of the night, to be fair. Out of the 3 I've had, but no more cod though, just the 1 cod. So at least we got what we came for, which is the main thing. Like, no congers, which is unusual, but then again, the frost might have knocked them back, as I was saying earlier on in the video. Hopefully the cod will start more, but who knows. So yeah, I'm just in amongst all the boulders now. I've been pushed well back to where I'd normally fish on that plate down there, but I've been pushed well back, like, because the swells are massive, besides them coming in. Woohoo! Gotta be careful. So I'll let you know, guys, if anything happens on the last cast. Well, guys, I'm walking back to the car now after climbing back up the cliff. Last cast I got a half decent thump. Whether it was a codling or a doggy, I don't know. I was fast solid anyways. Lost a lot. 2 sessions down there. I've only lost 2 sets of gear on that mark in 2 sessions, but in the summer, like, it's totally different. Obviously when the kelp and whatnot grows, more crabs and lobsters and everything in the rocks, you tend to lose a lot of gear, like. But obviously with being winter, it's not too bad. So yeah, So in total we got a cod, well basically just under £5, and 3 dogfish and 1 missed bite. Last cast, well I say missed bite, snagged us up last cast. So yeah, not too bad. If I never got that cod, like, it'd have been a disaster. So just shows you what one fish can do for the session, like. So yeah, so not bad. That's it's my second cod of the winter on the west coast. I'd say this time last year I had about that's 25 to 30 fish this time last year. Well, there's a fox, just seeing a fox in the field there. But obviously this year there's nothing about this winter, like, really. Only reason why I've caught that fish was probably because the sea was ginormous last night. When I gutted it then, it was just full of fish, absolutely ran with fish, like. That's the only reason why I've probably caught Jan tonight. It's pushed a couple fish in, but then again, we've had nearly 3 weeks of heavy frost, so maybe it's a start, who knows. We can only keep trying, like, when the conditions come round. Probably be next weekend now when I'll be out fishing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I enjoyed that session, so if you don't mind, could you please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Tight lines, guys, and I'll see you later.